What's up, you sexy bastards? Guys, gals, etc. My name is Joy. King Joy. Whatever. Killjoy. Anyways, I'm going to tell you guys a story. Okay? This is going to be called the Pudding Cup story. And the reason it's called that is because women never seem to grow up from this story mentally. At least Western chicks. So if you're from another country, if you're from Brazil or Spain, and you want to know what us Western men have to deal with these women, I'm going to show you. Now, I've already talked about how women don't grow up mentally, but the reason I'm going to use this story is because this story sticks with a woman forever, okay? And it also pretty much sets her mindset and the way she acts until her later years. This is why Western women, again, don't grow up mentally, because this story pretty much rings true for their entire lives, okay? That's why they're simpletons and they're easy. Now, again, women like simpletons for money, etc. We know that. We've already discussed that. But the Pudding Cup story is why I'm so good at what I do and why these women need to step up their damn game. So, little Kimmy, right? We'll have little Kimmy, little Billy, little Timmy, and Johnny. Little Johnny, right? Now, there's a huge difference here. So, let's say in elementary school, little Kimmy's going to her school, she got her dress on, she got her lunchbox. She goes to lunch after class, right? And some elementary school she's in or whatever. Let's say she's in kindergarten. And the guy that's sitting across from her is Johnny, right? Now, here's an art of attraction, gentlemen. The more distance between a man and woman, the more attraction you can build up, right? On top of that, she can also see, especially if the guy sits across from her, the woman can look up and see the guy and what he's wearing and his arms, if he's wearing like a shirt that shows some, muscles or whatever, she can see him. Now, keep in mind, that doesn't mean the guy has to look at the chick, but the chick, she'll be eating her sandwich, and so to occupy her time, she's going to look straight ahead, so she's going to see the guy across from her, right? Whereas the guy sitting next to her, she has to turn her head, and when she turns her head, she's only going to do it when she wants something, okay? This is why you ladies are so easy. So, little Kimmy at lunch has little Timmy and little Jimmy sitting on her side, on each side of her, and Johnny's sitting across from her. Now, so little Kimmy opens her lunchbox, right, and she's got a banana in her lunchbox, and she likes that banana. Don't get me wrong. Oh, she likes that banana. She'll eat that whole banana. She'll put it in her mouth nice and slow and eat it, right? This is a fucked up story already, but you guys get my point. She likes the banana. She'll eat the whole fucking thing, because she's one of those healthy girls at a young age, right? Okay. But she's still not satisfied with her banana. She wants a pudding cup as well. Now, all three of the guys get a pudding cup in their lunchbox. Johnny gets a pudding cup, little Timmy gets a pudding cup, and little Billy has or Jimmy or whatever has a pudding cup, right? And she doesn't want to ask little Timmy and little Jimmy or Billy for their pudding cup. She wants Johnny's pudding cup, the guy that's sitting across from her. Now, Johnny knows what Kim knows. He knows that Kim wants his pudding cup. So, little Kimmy, right, asked Johnny, "Hey, Johnny, can I get your pudding cup?" And Johnny's like, "Nah, no, it's mine, sorry." And she's like, "Oh, okay." So then she asks little Timmy and little Jimmy for the pudding cup. And without question, they give her the pudding cup. But she's still not satisfied after eating their pudding cups, right? Because she's been rejected by Johnny. She's like, shit, if I can get little Timmy and little Jimmy's pudding cups, why can't I get Johnny's pudding cup? And that sticks with her, right? Because she feels entitled to all the pudding cups. She wants them all. Okay? But one person said no. So she didn't get them all. And that's how Western women operate. Right there. That mentality of what I'm telling you. Right? We already did how women logic and all that crap. But this story is their mentality. Right? At display every day. Right? This is how they think. This is how they work. Every day. Because, yes, we did the women's logic video. And that's a good video too. That explains a lot of their fucked up sick nature. Especially when they come into the adulthood stages. But this story is why they're that way. This story basically sums up how modern women in the West think. And this is why I'm so good at what I do. Because you women sit here and you act like I don't know this shit. I know how you bitches are. I know you've been, you know, mentally fucked. Because, see, women feel that they deserve everything. So when a guy comes along that doesn't give them what they think they deserve, they feel a very specific way about that. Right? Because they feel they deserve everything. I deserve that man. I deserve his baby. I deserve raking him to the coals. I deserve this, and I deserve that, and I deserve that, and that. Because I'm a woman. I deserve everything. The world is mine, right? But see, then she'll meet a man that tells her no. She'll meet a man that knows all her tricks. She'll meet a man that will stand up to her. And that man attracts her because that man is strong. He's a strong-willed guy. He can't be pushed around easily. He can't be manipulated or fucked with. I mean, he can be fucked with, but in the bedroom, right? But he's still not going to bow down. He's still not going to submit to her demands and her bullshit. And the quicker that the woman figures that out, the better off she'll be in keeping a strong man, right? Because that guy's different. That guy is the strong guy. But see, even then, women, like I said, most women, they're not just, they like a simpleton for money. And we might do a video later today where Matt will show you, like, because he knows what I know, right? Some women, they go through the epiphany years, right? Where they get older, and they're like, man, I don't want to keep getting ran through by alphas all the time, so I'm going to change my mindset, and I need to find me a beta quickly, right? And that's what Matt and I call the epiphany years. The problem is, they get a beta, they wife him up, they take him to the cleaners financially, because that's all he is a wallet, right? And then they get bored. They get bored of the beta. The guy that gives her everything. They get bored of that. And so they swap back to the alphas, like myself or Matt. So, like I said, women are never satisfied. That's why Johnny already said no. Because that's Johnny's pudding cup. Johnny deserves that pudding cup. Little Timmy and little Jimmy can give her the pudding cup. But that's Johnny's pudding cup. You want Johnny's pudding cup? You gotta work for it, bitch. And most women, like I said, they're in the mentality of this story. They don't know how to, work with this shit. And guys like me know this. I know this. I know how women think. So, ladies, if you're watching this, you gotta work, right? You want Johnny's pudding cup, you gotta work. And I'm Johnny. You gotta work for my pudding cup. Sorry. Not gonna give it freely. That's for damn sure. But that's how women think. And they basically, that story sums up their mindset. All the way until they die, pretty much. Right? They think, I deserve the world, I deserve this, I deserve that. Like Darius and I have already stated, that's how they think. And that's why they get upset when guys like myself or Darius tell them no. Because they think they deserve yes all the time. So when they get stonewalled by a guy, they're like, whoa, holy shit. This guy's got some big-ass balls. Or this guy's got a big dick. Right? And he ain't taking no bullshit. He got a spine, got a backbone. He can stand his ground on his convictions and things he doesn't like. So, that's how I operate, right? That's how, like I said, I'm Johnny in this story. So, that's how I operate as Johnny. And then Little Kim would be pretty much every basic American female nowadays that isn't a complete, that isn't a smart female, I should say, or a high-quality woman, right? So you ladies, when I tell this story, you're probably you're gonna feel some way. Shut up! No! Quiet. Mm-mm. Boy, I'm gonna mess you up. Get down. So, you ladies are going to get mad that I'm telling this story. And then you have to excuse the cat. Lucky likes to get up on the wall and start looking at me like, meow, daddy, daddy. Shut up, fucker. But the point I'm making, gentlemen, is be Johnny. Don't be little Timmy and little Jimmy. If you're Johnny, you're going to have a better time. Because that's your pudding cup. And if it's chocolate, it's a pretty good pudding cup. I'm just kidding. Or whatever, right? The point is, women want everything. That's the point of the story, okay? And these women feel that if they can't get all the pudding cups, or all the lollipops, or all the suckers, that they're gonna feel angry about that. They're gonna get mad because they think to themselves, I deserve all the pudding cups, and I deserve all the suckers, and I deserve all the money from every guy's wallet, and I deserve this, and I deserve that. Well, with Johnny, ladies, you gotta work for Johnny's stuff. And like I said, I'm Johnny, so in that story. But my name's been Joy. See you guys next time. I'm gonna go play some games now. Have a good time. Because I'm Johnny. I can fucking do that shit. It's so funny.